Closing your eyes doesn't help you hear better. Science says new research overturns the long-held belief that shutting your eyes improves hearing in noisy environments. Instead, studies reveal that keeping your eyes open even without focusing on anything specific makes it easier for your brain to detect faint sounds in the presence of background noise. The findings, published in the Journal of the Acoustical Society of America, challenge intuitive assumptions about how our senses interact. Why this matters: for decades, people have instinctively closed their eyes to concentrate on faint sounds, believing it sharpened their hearing. This notion stemmed from the idea that reducing sensory input would enhance focus on auditory cues. However, the latest research demonstrates that visual information, even minimal visual stimulation, actively improves the brain's ability to filter and process sound. This has implications for a wide range of real-world scenarios, from traffic awareness to detecting quiet signals in crowded spaces. The science behind it: researchers at Shanghai Jiao Tong University conducted 2 studies to investigate this phenomenon. The first tested 25 young adults' ability to identify faint sounds, bird chirps, typing, train movements, in 70 decibel noise under various visual conditions. Eyes closed, open with nothing to focus on, static images, and dynamic videos. The results were clear. Participants needed noises to be 1.32 decibels louder to hear them with their eyes closed compared to open. Dynamic visual cues, videos matching the sound source, lowered the detection threshold by up to 3 decibels, demonstrating the brain's reliance on combined sensory input. The second study used brain activity scans of 27 participants. The scans showed that closing the eyes pushed the brain into an over-filtering state, suppressing faint sounds alongside noise. Opening the eyes, especially with relevant visuals, shifted the brain into a more excitable, externally focused state. The brain's critical state: the research highlights the importance of a critical neural state, a balance between stability and responsiveness in sound processing. When people close their eyes, the brain shifts toward aggressive filtering, blocking weak signals. Opening the eyes provides additional cues that keep the brain in a more receptive state. Earlier studies had focused on quiet scenarios where closing the eyes might reduce distractions. But these findings demonstrate that in noisy environments, limiting visual input actually hinders auditory perception. Real-world implications: the lead researcher, Yu Huang, PhD, suggests these findings could have practical applications in fields like aerospace, cockpit design, and hearing aid development. By understanding how the brain processes combined sensory input, engineers can create environments and technologies that optimize auditory performance. What you need to know: the takeaway is simple. If you're trying to hear something in a noisy place, keep your eyes open. While closing your eyes may enhance focus in quiet settings, it actively makes it harder to detect faint sounds in chaotic environments. The brain relies on visual cues to refine auditory perception, and suppressing those cues actually worsens your ability to hear effectively. This study reinforces the idea that our senses are not isolated but interconnected, working together to shape our perception of the world.